I'm home.
I'm coming!
Ta-da.
Hello, my lovely people, and welcome to the first episode of the Progressive Power Couple.
Proudly brought to you by the Billionaires Club Energy Drink.
That's right, and today's first episode is titled The Beginning. So, for the next 7 days, we will be taking you down memory lane, and we're going to kick off with Praveen Mahabir, also known as your Kurkurbone. And I'm going to leave you to him as he enlightens you his life story.
In a small town called Marion Hill. Don't laugh. Marion Hill was a good town for me. All right? Okay. And I know I lost my dad when I was in the age of 12. My mom had to take care of all of us. And at that time, we were extremely poor. And we grew up in a very difficult life at that time, And I had to start work at around 15 years old. I had to go to work. And, sometimes I should leave work and run away and go back to school and then go back to work. And it wasn't easy. But I just have to thank God that we came this far.
Well, me growing up was too much of fun. I grew up in the city of Durban. My father was a barber, and he was also an entertainer, and he was the best show promoter I've ever met in my life. He was so creative, he was amazing. Unfortunately, I lost my dad at a very young age of 12. I have two gorgeous, beautiful sisters, one in Dubai, one in Durban, Vina and Lena, and my youngest brother, who at that time was only 4 years old when dad left us. And it was extremely difficult for my mom. But I can tell you we were short of nothing. She made sure she provided the best for us. And the highlight of my childhood, I would say, was having my baby brother. He made life very exciting for me.
Hey, I had span of chicks. Women's. Girls. Hey, I was a naughty lady. But you'll never believe what a young age of I tied a knot. Don't laugh at me, right?
I was an absolute rebel. Whether it was in school, whether it was out of school, I was a tomboy. I probably went jumping around every single building there was in town, and it was very safe to do it at that time. Relationships, I was in a very, very, very strict home, so mom never really allowed me to have any relationships. But I did sneak into one, my first relationship, and I must tell you, it was epic. I ran away from home. Yes, ran away from home. I told you I was a rebel. I was such a scamp. Before I go to that story, I want to tell you when I was in high school, I think I was standard 7 that time. Yeah. We used to have these things where we would collect these party invitations, and it was so much of fun. But then, what do you do with it? I mean, I got home one day and my mom opens my school bag to check my homework, check how I'm doing, the normal checkups. And here she finds a thick stack of party invitations. And she's like, what is this? Do you go to school to get party invitations or what? What are you doing? And she was very upset. So she said, you need to get rid of these things. So I said, all right. I sat that night and I started inviting everybody for my birthday party that was going to be at the Royal Hotel. And I gave it to my friends the next day and I invited them to come. And I said, yeah, it's going to be on top of the Royal and with my gifts, blah, blah, blah. Not thinking anybody will want to come. But to my surprise, on the Monday morning when I get to school, which was Girls' High, by the way, opposite the Greyville Racecourse, the parents were waiting outside the principal's office. Because why? They went for a party That never ever happened. And I'm sure quite a few of you are watching this video. Thanks for going and snitching me, but it's okay. I got suspended from school even for doing that. But that was me. I was full of pranks. I was full of fun, full of jokes, and I loved that. I didn't want it to ever stop. I just wanted to have fun because girls just want to have fun, right? And then that's when I met Prince Charming. His name was Amit, and he was Amitabh Bachchan. He looked very, very handsome, like exactly Amitabh Bachchan in the younger days. And my mom refused to accept the relationship, how parents are. So she says, all right, if you want to have a boyfriend, you need to get married. And said, all right, things were just not going according to plan, but we said, let's do it. I was 18, he was 19, and we got married. Unfortunately, it didn't last. He passed away at the age of 21. I was 20. And life has never been the same after that. I know he's up there, he guides me and he protects me. But at a young age to go through something like that, I must tell you, it wasn't easy. But I'm grateful I came off it, and I am where I am today because yes, he is guiding me along the way. But relationships after that, I've met people and I used to call them creatures. I used to call men creatures. They're so difficult to understand. But I have no regrets at all. For every single relationship that I had, I have no regrets. And every single relationship taught me a very, very big lesson until right now. If I haven't been through what I've been through in my past, I wouldn't have been able to be part of uh, this beautiful marriage that I have right now.
So let me tell you, all right, how I met this chick now. I was 7 years old. I used to vibe at the Posy and Anchor and party, have the Bali in the tailor shop, help my swards. I'm not my sward that time. Sorry, forgive me there. Help Henry and Raj that time, two brews with some panel beating and spray painting, mechanical repairs. Hey, it was exciting for me. You know why? I was extremely poor. I should buy there. I should park with them. They should take me to Sunset driving every weekend. I'm going sunset driving. And then when I used to go to school, they used to come pick me up. Henry or Raj used to come pick me up from school and take me to Lala's Textile to buy material for the tailor shop and stuff. Yeah. And then her name was Annie. I should call her Annie. She used to go to Shellcross High. And I used to go to Merrill Primary that time. And as time grew, I can check this chick, she never have no outies in her life, you know what I mean? And then, but it never like hit my head like, strike lucky, like, because I should take them as my own as well. I should park with them now. Now, I know once they moved out of Merrill, they came Shellcross. And something transpired. Hey, we hit each another with a smile. Hey, I got it, brah. I said, no, I got it. And then thereafter, Brew reckon, hey, you know what, Praveen, I can see now you eyeballing my sister, and I want to get you married. Hey, within a couple months, hey, boom bang, they hit the wedding jewel in Moulton Hall. Got married in CRC Christian Revival Center Church. Hey, brah. Hey, but I used to buy out banging because, I had too much chicks. Right? But I got married. Got married at the age of 19. And then I had the first lighty. Oh, a top lighty. I had top children I got. After 5 years, I had another lighty. After another 5 years, I had a daughter. And that was my life. Oh, what a lovely time, And kids are grown now. They used to go to school and stuff. And they studied. One studied, Adrian studied electrical engineering, other lady studied motor mechanic, my daughter was with the business. She studied as well, and then yeah, and life goes on. And then in 2006, I bought my first brand new car. It was a Chevrolet Lumina. Hey, now I'm married, I'm driving a car, and all the chicks are snaying me. Now, what you want me to do now? Hey, I used to divert. Hey, one weekend I'm in Chatsworth, one other weekend I'm in Phoenix, other weekend I'm in Spingo. I used to go all the angles. And you know what? Hey, I had too much fun. But really, that time life, that age I got married, but you know, hey, I never regret it though. But the chicks, hey, was too much around me. And they made my life a bit difficult because I got into trouble. I got into trouble. One day I was parking by the Posey in 1105, and I know I went in the yard, and then a chick walking on the road from another street now, and coming down towards my road. Now behind is my father-in-law. He walked. You check where the chick came. Chick came straight to my Posey. And now the Bali now, he never jiggered it. He walked straight. He was going to the shop to buy his snuff and all. He kicked it straight, right? Hey, now that too, I had big issues. I had big problem. I gave my for a very rough time at that time because hey, I was young, and I had kids as well. And you know, hey, my heart goes out to my family. You know, family is family. But hey, chicks used to come. I don't know how they used to come, but they used to come and tackle me. They phone me. They grab me. Hey, now worse. Now I traded this car in. I bought a Hummer. I bought a V8 Hummer. Hey, even worse. Hey, babes, tell me how that brat died. I mean, be honest. Eh?
You know what?
Yeah.
It was very sad. He was coming back from the Wild Coast Sun, and he met an accident.
Oh shit.
But the cause of death, sure, I'll tell you in the next episode. But you tell me something. Now, when your father-in-law walked, how did you see that your father-in-law was there?
No, when the chick came to my house, and she told me that my father-in-law was walking behind her and going to the shop. He never expected her to come to my house.
Oh, she still came, yet you know the father-in-law was behind